Hold on a second. Okay, let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
He is not doing well, but thank you for asking. It's a lot. It's a long story, and I can share it on the sidebar, but it would take up.
Yeah, let's take care of our town business first.
Yeah. This is the one to sign and put up. We're good. For you. Mine. And then we'll go over to those. So I'll read the minutes first then.
Yep, minutes of last month's meeting.
Town council meeting minutes, Monday, July 20th, 2026, 7:00 p.m. Town council president Andy Swain opened the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Town officials present: Andy Swain, Bill Barber, Diana Johnson, David Johnson. Street commissioner absent. Street commissioner Wallhouse. Town residents in attendance: Don Weir, Sandy Casey. May 2026 minutes read. May 2026 meeting minutes were presented for approval. President Andy Swain made a motion to approve the May 2026 minutes. Council member Bill Barber seconded the motion. Motion carried. Claims. May and June 2026 claim vouchers numbers 30 through 49 were presented for review. President Andy Swain made a motion to approve payment for the claims. Council member David Johnson and Bill Barber seconded the motion simultaneously. Motion carried unanimously. No June meeting. Committee report. Street Commissioner Wallhouse not in attendance. Planning Commission Byron Holton not in attendance. BZA Sandy Casey questioned the council if a substitute had been found for the BZA position when she is unavailable. Old business kitchen remodel remains table. Basement updates, signage, entrance to Spring Lake all remain tabled. New benches and playground equipment. Wallhouse continues obtaining quotes for new benches and playground. No new updates. Number 5, dam updates remains tabled. Bridge painting remains tabled pending further review. Flagpole community building lighting updates remains tabled. Basement updates remains tabled. Substitute candidates for BZA Planning Commission. Paul Bruner expressed interest in BZA alternate. Will attend the meeting to have a better understanding and follow up with board. Number 10, table currently. That is the playground. Table currently, or the tennis course to cable. No, it is not. I think I want to delete that. That is the inlet. The question on the inlet from
Dredging it.
dredging it.
Yeah,
That needs to be
that's tabled.
strike that out.
Roads coverage.
That needs to be struck out. I also removed Spring Lake Men's Club as a committee report.
Okay.
New business. Sugar Creek Township Fire Department will be hosting Fire and Life Safety on September 26, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tree removal estimate received for removal of poplar and shagbark hickory trees, including stump grinding and work near the inlet. Number 3, multi-hazard mitigation plan. The council considered adoption of the Hancock County multi-hazard mitigation plan for emergency situation. Andy Swain made a motion to accept resolution number 2026-2. Motion carried. Number 4, Crimson to begin paving work. Flyers were sent to town residents notifying them of the upcoming road work. Number 5, 2027 budget discussions regarding the September-October budget process. Number 6, CAP response discussion action regarding the State Board of Accounts corrective action plan response. Updated previous CAP to meet State Board of Accounts requirements. Any motion to approve plan. Bill Barber and David Johnson unanimously agreed. Motion carried. Council adopted this and signed corrective action plan. Number 7, street grants discussion regarding grants for street improvements and the 75-25% local match requirement. Number 8, tennis courts. A quote for the tennis courts was discussed. Andy expressed support, however costly. And no public comments. And since there being no further business presented, Councilmember Bill Barber made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Motion was second. Motion carried. The meeting was adjourned. Next council meeting scheduled for Monday, September 21st, 2026, 7 o'clock p.m.
Today.
Yep. On the other ones.
But that date should be today.
Right. I'm working on September.
Oh, okay. You want to mark this one up and post this on?
Yes.
Any additions or corrections to this?
Did you strike that one? Section number 10 on old business. Let's strike that. And you added a fine table. Yeah. Sorry. Nice to use, yeah.
Okay, motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay. Carries. Okay, treasurer's report.
Pages so long for me to read.
We're gonna take, we've got a few more months on it.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
We're gonna delete one of the funds.
Okay, here we go, general fund.
This is,
Beginning balance is $350,121.17. We received $3,473.09. We dispersed $1,385.41, leaving an ending balance of $352,208.85. MVH fund, beginning balance is $51,355.94. We received $1,048.74. We dispersed $7,500, leaving an ending balance of $44,904.68. MVH restricted fund, I'm still waiting on the State Board of Accounts, but I went ahead and put this in this bucket, in this fund. Okay, so beginning balance is $33,681.43. We received $439.94. We dispersed $34,119.37, leaving an ending balance of $2. Yeah. LIT Public Safety Fund, beginning balance is $57,225.96. We received $532.09 with no disbursements, leaving an ending balance of $57,758.05. LRS Fund, beginning balance is $26,988.10. We received $554.80. We dispersed zero, leaving an ending balance of $27,542.90. The CCI Fund. Go off here. Just check your page.
I'm just the detail. Yeah. You got it.
But we balanced, so some of it's got to be this individual page. I
Well,
printed the wrong page.
This is June.
That's what it is. We all got June. So the beginning and ending balance should be,
And the same as the starting balance, the ending balance for June, $56,960.
yeah, should be $5,696.27.
Yeah. This, so this,
I'll have to reprint everybody a new page because I printed June instead of July. I'll send it to
but
you.
it says July. Says July.
Yours says July, does yours say June?
Well, there's no July total beginning and ending balance up here,
No,
but it
this is,
says July there.
yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, maybe send the file, I'll troubleshoot it.
Okay. Okay, CCD fund. There's no July on this one either. But it's the same dollar amount because it doesn't change.
Yeah, you could probably, if you can't read that first page. Yeah, same dollar amount.
When does it change? When does it update? So for example,
It won't show this, it won't show it.
until after the 20th? Or the,
Yeah, if you printed that before July 20th,
I did,
so that's why it's not doing it.
I printed it on the 11th.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be the same dollar amount. Beginning and ending balance with no receivables or disbursement is $10,106.67.
Well, it looks like there's nothing wrong with the spreadsheet, it's just when you print it.
It's the same thing with this one then too.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense because that balance changed and it's an income. Okay. And that could be like cigarette tax or something that we got in July.
On seated or on
I bet
business development?
CCI,
Oh, CCD.
because I printed it on July 11th too.
This page was printed today,
Yes, because I always had activity up to the last day.
so this will pick it up here on receiving this first up here.
Right.
I think you have to be paid.
The ones that don't have any activity, I just jump and print them out so that way.
I got you.
Business Development Fund, beginning balance is, see, this one too, we had the disbursement is,
133.88.
is $195.86, 133, but no receivables or disbursements, which can't be right, it's 133.88.
That's not right.
It's because I printed these early.
Yeah, but I don't even, it's not even picking it up in here.
Oh, you're saying with the,
I don't even see
Yeah.
where that went down to 130. I see it says 133.88, but I don't see anything. I took it down by $62.
which was the flowers for.
Huh. In business development?
You're sending it file, okay.
Yeah, just run through the rest of it. Beginning and ending balance and anything.
There's nothing I can do, those are locked, right? So if I,
Yeah, you can't change this,
Yeah.
one, just the green.
Yeah.
Is all you can do on
Right,
this
right.
page.
okay.
Over to
Okay, so rainy day fund, beginning and ending balance is $81,439.92 with no receivables or disbursements, leaving the ending amount of $81,439.92. CVET fund, beginning balance is $23,952.13. We received $296.50 with no disbursements, leaving an ending balance of $24,248.63. Look on, see that too. I think that's it.
Yep, picked it up.
American CARES Act, beginning and ending balance is $1,715.62 with no receivables or disbursements. Community Crossings Grant, CCMG Fund, beginning balance is $105,202.12. We dispersed $102,358.13, leaving in a balance of $2,843.99. And what happens with that?
Well, could you not have paid that instead of the 7,500 up here on NDH? Could you have paid 2,800 more out of CCMG
I could, but
and back this off?
I can. Can we do that on the 75-25% ratio? Are we allowed to do that? That's my question. Is that another phone call we put in?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully they'll just let me move it to general.
Yeah. Okay.
If not, then we'll use it for landscaping or something like that, if it qualifies or something else.
Okay. All right, total funds, for July, ending balance is $608,601.48. No outstanding checks.
Any other comments on the treasurer's report? We'll run with it now and then we'll troubleshoot the file.
Well, we need to, yeah, so we got 2 questions, and I need to write those down.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have easily done that, but I was like, would that match our paperwork? I don't understand why. I don't know how that came up short, unless it was the math that they did less work than they thought. I don't know.
All right. Ready for bills, communications? Bills first. Bills.
Only thing I got is this right here, and I don't know, Wally or anybody wants to see
I
this.
think I've got 12 copies of it. It's the same side.
Don't need it. That's it. I think everybody's communication is pretty much coming to them now. Yeah.
It's good to check, double check though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll get a, a MasterCard request or something. I just throw it away. To your name or, to me or somebody, Wally. Okay, Duke Energy, $138.54. T-Mans for mowing, $1,000. This is 2 months. B. Feeney, $7,500. This is for street maintenance. Duke Energy, general utilities, $227.63. I have not met Vectron yet here. Vectron Centerpoint, $19.24. That's it. Oh, no, Crimmins Sons, the big fat ones. Crimmins Sons, $4,800, 25% come from ABHR, which is $1,200, 75% with the CCMG was $3,600, with a total of $4,800. And I didn't know if that one was something that we could also include in there because it wasn't part of the original, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It was.
It was not part of the original, but we're going to roll with it.
And then Crimmins Sons for the complete north side of the lake was $131,677.50. 25% of the lake was $32,919.37. The grant was $98,758.13. And here are all their little things that he did.
What about that one we had?
We expect it. $4,800.
We'll make sure it got on
Orchard.
Yeah.
That it?
I don't know who that company is or where that's at.
Schlange Lock.
Nothing.
Thank you.
What about it?
You know what's that?
Oh, yeah.
Where's that?
North of the interstate. That just report.
They're good at something.
You asked to be on items notification list for this company because your property is nearby the company being permitted or because you represent a local regional government entity. Air permits, air permits. Looks like they're granting them some sort of environmental air permit. MSOP, not a FESOP, but MSOP. 7221 West 350 North. Initial permit. It's
Yeah,
a
that's, there's
it's
seven,
Department of Environmental Management.
there's
It's
7
an
miles,
air permit. What's that?
there's 7 miles more.
Yeah. I think it's because we're a nearby municipality or something like that.
So where are they dumping in the creek?
This is air, it's where they put it in the air. So
So we're doing it like that.
that's where we're doing it.
They want to donate air.
No, this is like their particulate, they've got dust collectors or something like that. They're putting in the air. It's communication. Okay, well, you got anything for roads and streets? We got the playground is done and
Yeah,
that can be paid.
Yeah, I thought that came out really good.
So we did a little bit of horse trading on the project.
Did you?
So, yeah, so we got the bench pulled up and moved, and then we squared off the north edge. So we put in maybe 7 or 8 more yards of mulch than originally planned. We decided against the weed barrier, and then he put the bench in the playground, so that all washed out to the same price as the original quote. So,
Who did it? Who did it?
ESW,
I sent you the,
Yeah, I got it. I didn't know if Vince did
we
something.
approved last month, we approved the 4250, so it's just matter of you cutting the check now.
I need to see when Josh is gonna get these trees, and then, I need to go measure, there's a big nasty one that it beat his yard. Over half of it's dead, big soft maple, it dropped a couple of big limbs, it's less. Yeah, right inside the corner there. I think it's in the right way, but I need to go measure it.
Okay.
I'll go check up on that. I mean, I don't think it's anything that's,
That storm probably set him back a little bit, but
yeah, I'm not worried about it.
he was 3 weeks out when he was out last
Oh, yeah,
time.
he's got something to do here.
There's, on Sugar Creek Drive as you're heading west,
Yeah,
just past, it might be sitting at the backside of their property. There's one right there. It looks like it's,
that's it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
yeah.
We're on camera now.
If
That's the
you're
one.
driving around,
Let me get, when I have a bad day at work, I'll go over and deal with that.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
it looks good. Good job, Wally.
Everybody's happy with the paving?
Yeah. I think they did a
Get
great
Mr.
job.
Driveway up.
Good.
Okay. I don't have anything from Sandy or Clark or anything, so. Any, on the old business, the aerators are back up and running. There was a blown capacitor in one of the aerators, and he fixed that. There's a bill, and I forwarded that on, I can't remember, but $240, $250, but I'll make a motion that we pay that out of the general maintenance account or something like that. For up to $250, it's somewhere less than that.
Like 217, something
Something
like that.
like that, yeah. Thank you. He called me, he says, I think I fixed it, but when I was putting the cap back on, my screwdriver slipped and I ground it out. I think I popped a breaker, and so I came over maybe the next night and went downstairs and reset the breaker and it came on, so. But, took care of it, so. Any other old business?
Do we plan to do anything with the kitchen? Is that gonna stay as it is? Can we just take it off, or what do we do?
I think we should take all that stuff off, all the things that are tabled, and then we'll bring them back when we get some activity on them, so.
Okay.
But I will have more time on my hand in about a month. So I plan on picking that one up and working with that one.
For the bridge,
The whole downstairs really.
the bridge, I had someone take a look at it on Friday. I'm waiting for the quote to come through. Email.
Vince wanted,
Price that?
yeah, he showed interest in that about every time I come over here with him.
Well, maybe reach out to him.
Vince, if you want to, so you keep it equal, you know what you're talking about, since you missed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, reach out to Vince.
Okay. Are you guys good with that too?
I met with a landscaping company out of Shelbyville. Name is McIntyre Landscaping. Out here at the clubhouse, and talked with them about a outside beautification with hard like rock and maybe some low maintenance plants, and helping out with this drainage and erosion we have here. What could we do permanently to fix that with all the flow off of the roof that goes to the downspouts, washing out the area there around the gas meter and so forth. And so he's going to put together some proposals and just some like artwork for us to look at. But I'm not so sure that he would be able to get to it this year. And I think we need to try and get it done this year if we can. So I may be able to pressure him into putting us on this year's list, maybe.
Your phone lights on. You're kind of blinding me every once in a while.
I did that when I was.
Yeah.
Did you include the flagpole?
Yeah, yeah. So it would, well, the area would include it. It wouldn't be putting that in. So, but the area would go around a new sign and a flagpole. So it was kind of, I think our resident AI expert here, Diana, had some good ideas that she sent out on a picture. So, but I think it would go around to that corner and maybe a strip along the very back. You know, not a deep strip, maybe a 4-foot strip or 5-foot strip along the back with some low level plants or shrubbery that would take like no maintenance or very low maintenance.
I need to have to.
So I plan on maybe getting at least one more quote for that. But that stuff's expensive. That kind of work it adds up pretty quick. But I think it would really help out with the looks. It would really make it look a lot nicer.
Yeah, you're smart if you go rocks,
Yeah,
because when you get grass on it, you can take your blow and just blow it off.
yeah.
With mulch, you can't do that. It'll blow the mulch.
Rocks are nice too. They don't fade away. I wanted to show
Maybe
you.
you can play out in the fall too.
The kind of stuff that we'd be talking about is stuff that just needs to get, like take hedge trimmers and just cut it all the way off the ground, you know, and then it'll revitalize in the fall, like the plants. The shrubs would be some low profile shrubs.
I want to show you. Have you walked around the building? I'm sure that you have. Did you see that downspout? How it's
Eating away at it,
yeah. This one right here.
and it's misaligned, it's not all going down in the pipe.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
wiggled it back closer to what I was going to show you pictures of it, but since you've seen it.
His plan would be to address both of those two.
Okay. And what was it?
McIntyre, McIntire, McIntyre Landscaping.
Good Polish name.
They did some good work down at my work, and they did a really nice job. So stay tuned for.
And you said the flagpoles too.
It would envelop that area. It wouldn't be putting a new flagpole in. We still need to do that.
Okay.
Any other old business?
Any update on the whole Bruder?
No. I will pick that back up.
Okay. so I'm gonna strike everything at this time. I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave the bridge on there because I'm waiting for that.
Okay. If somebody's working on something, we can keep that on there, but a lot of these things are still, so.
Okay.
Okay, any new business?
Yes, so I have another ordinance resolution for you to sign. This is a piece that we did not have in the documents on our CAPS, corrective action plan.
Okay.
And this is directly from the State Board of Accounts. So since it's adopting their process, it has to be adopted and signed.
Okay. Resolution 2026-3, a resolution adopting the uniform internal control standards for Indiana political subdivisions. Brace yourselves. Whereas Indiana Code 5-11-1-27 requires political subdivisions to adopt minimum internal control standards and procedures and to ensure that appropriate personnel receive training concerning those standards. And whereas the Indiana State Board of Accounts has established a uniform internal control standards for Indiana political subdivisions, including the minimum level of internal control standards defined under IC 5-11-1-27E. And whereas the Council of Spring Lake is the legislative body of the town and desires to formally and expressly adopt the internal control standards established by the State Board of Accounts. Now therefore be it resolved by the Town Council of the Town of Spring Lake, Indiana as follows. Section 1, adoption of the State Board of Accounts standards. The Town Council hereby formally adopts the uniform internal control standards for Indiana political subdivisions as defined and established by the Indiana State Board of Accounts pursuant to IC 5-11-1-27E as the minimum internal control standards of the Town of Spring Lake. Section 2, 5 components and 17 principles. The town recognizes and adopts 5 components of internal control and 17 principles contained within the State Board of Accounts uniform internal control standards, including number 1, control environment, number 2, risk assessment, number 3, control activities, number 4, information and communication, number 5, monitoring activities. Section 3, town policies and procedures. The town's existing internal control policies and procedures shall be administered consistent with the State Board of Accounts uniform internal control standards and shall serve to implement and support those standards in the operations of the town. Section 4, training and documentation. Town officials and personnel subject to the training requirements of IC 5-11-1-27 shall complete the required internal control training. The clerk treasurer shall maintain applicable policies, training certifications, and other documentation required by the State Board of Accounts. Section 5, effective date. The resolution shall be effective immediately upon its adoption, and then it's up for us to adopt it. So, is there any questions or comments?
No questions.
Okay. All right. I move that we adopt this resolution 2026-3 as read.
I second.
Okay. There you go. We will sign it, and you can write in the date there. Let's see, 17th day of August.
Correct.
Trying to add council member, you got a bunch of this.
Did I? No, it was probably just off the template that I just copy and paste it.
Trying to increase the size of the Supreme Court.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, no, since we're here, so I don't forget to sign. Andy, I am functioning on hurry up and get things done mode. I'm sorry, here we go. But I did bring it to you. Right, you know. How about that?
Okay, any other new business? Budget?
Yes, budget. We are still planning on moving $10,000 from, okay, general to rainy day, all right. Any special projects that we need to put in the budget? Any special requests? I did do a little bit of a comparison and I've upped everything just because everything has gone up.
Everything's more expensive.
Yes. We're talking insurance, utilities, everything. The only thing that's really,
Activities and,
the only thing that's really pretty stable is, the gas. And that's something I was gonna ask. If I'm not available, can somebody else maybe meet the gas guy and let him in, since they put the new meter on so they can check? I don't know. I don't know what your schedule is, but if,
Well,
Back when.
I've missed them like 2 or 3 times. What they do is they call me like the day of and say, we're on our way. And I'm like, this
that's not gonna work for me.
yeah. So I'm trying to work around that, but I'm gonna call them because I totally forgot about it the last time that we were supposed to meet. So
you want to give Bill's number, we can give that a try. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen. We just need to get it done before winter.
I just have to call
We're not
back.
using any natural gas right now, so.
Yeah, just have to call them back and then they put us on the list and then when they're in the area, they
So
do.
They just did my house.
they shut it off and upgraded the meter, and then they have to come in and inspect to turn it back on. So they need to do an inside inspection. Yeah, once they turn it on, that's why they can't turn it on without having it unlocked.
What's the other thing? So the 17th, we'll do our pre-budget, and then in October meeting, we'll do the adoption of that. But if there's anything special that we need to put in there, if we want to focus more on dam money, or if we want to put more money into rainy day, we can do that. I just need to know my budget meeting is Thursday of this week.
Thursday, okay.
So that'll be done and out of the way.
Well, I think we've got enough, kind of cubby holes where we've got some money tucked in certain places that we could do. Like, I think we've got money that we could pull out for this landscaping job if we need it. I'd love to be able to swing it this year, it'd be great. So. But,
That would be nice.
okay.
And so the other thing too, I'm having to update the coronavirus fund, and I have to account for the remaining funds to be spent, and I hope we do that this year too.
Good.
So if I see the opportunity, it's gonna happen.
Good.
So I got hit with the budget, and I got hit with that, and then I got hit with this crazy thing.
Any other new business? No. Anything from the floor?
Wally informed me that the street, Park Drive, that runs along my property, is actually my driveway. On the county map, it shows it's South Park Drive. Now, if they built that trail there and they start using that as a street, thinking it's okay, it's a public street, I'm gonna have people walk into my yard and stuff. Is there a way we can get that off as shown as Park Drive?
Oh, that's a surprise to me.
You mean like abandon it?
Yeah,
You have to petition the county.
You've been maintaining it as your driveway? It's not paved? Do you
No,
put
it's not
gravel on
paved.
it? Do you put gravel on it?
I haven't, but I mean, the gravel's
There.
not bad, it's good. The other side is the lower side.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Because see, I got Amazon and Dash
DoorDash?
coming down that street thinking they can get to that, where that campground's at, thinking that's, it comes up on their GPS.
Really?
I had to tell 3 or 4 people last month, no. And one went through my yard and wanted to make a U-turn.
Yeah, I think maybe